It's funny you mentioned that because like as I've mentioned like about 100 times now, I watch these folks from Ireland called Doig Swift. They're traditionally publishing a comic book. They actually got published by IDW, and they're like the publishing deal's set. They're trying to get pre-orders so that like bookstores say, oh hey, people are pre-ordering this, I guess we better get some. And it's kind of fascinating to follow it because we are so deep in indie publishing and self-publishing and Kickstarter and crowdfunding and all of that we know that game inside and out, upside and down. I don't know the traditional publishing route at all, and I'm kind of really enjoying watching someone else just go through the step-by-step process. And like even though they've like signed the deal with IDW, there's still like the publishing process and the editing process and the promoting process. Like Swift is going out of her way to like animate a trailer for the book. Yeah. Granted, she's a professional animator and knows this shit inside and out, but like just not counting on IDW to promote it, all that much. Yeah. Still needing to do all this legwork on your own. And it's so interesting that, like, going that professional route solves some things, but not everything. And there's still so much work to do. Whereas
it used to be a lot, like, going traditional publishing used to solve a lot of those problems. These days, you don't get as much bang for your buck by signing over your work to someone else. And, like, I mean, that's me holding my pitchfork and going indie all the way. But, like, You and I came to like our hardcore indiness from kind of two different directions.
My book is literally called The Indies.
I know, but like yours, like when I met you, you have always been so enthusiastic about like new voices and like little guys and voices that want to get heard. We're gonna anyway, and that is, don't get me wrong, that is a massive boon of the indie market, is that anyone can tell their story through an indie medium, whereas going through traditional publishing,
see weird shit,
so much gatekeeping.
Yeah.
But I came to my hardcore indiness from a very jaded direction of like I was very knowledgeable into the idea of getting novels traditionally published, and then like as like I became more accustomed to the creative process, and then I learned how much like a publisher would get me or an agent would get me versus what I would do myself.
What you give versus what you get is, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it's good or bad. It's an equation. Mm-hmm. You are giving them something, and you are getting something from them. And I think it's reasonable to look at that deal, look at what you give them, look at what they give you, and decide for yourself whether that's right. Whether that's a good deal or not. And that's kind of why I'm watching these cool people go through like that traditional publishing process. I'm trying to I'm a hardcore indie like hipster scarf motherfucker, but like I'm really interested to watch them go through this process and just kind of like learn and compare and contrast versus to like what we go through. And I'm interested. I'm curious. I'm going to take a quick break before we get to cool Kickstarters that we found. Can you fill some time real quick?
Absolutely.
I'll be right back.